Hey all beautiful minds, how are you? Hope all of you are doing good. This is Anand welcoming all of you on my channel Physics Craze. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then do subscribe it to get the regular quality content regarding to your exam preparation. So in this video today, I'm gonna explain very interesting question of physics which is made by combining two concepts, electrostatic energy and conservation's law. So without any further delay, let's get started. So first have a look on the question. So in the question we had a positive charge q which is placed in a space anywhere and it is at rest and fixed. It is given in the question this charge q is rest and fixed, and we have a small charge q which is at very large distance. This distance is initially very large. So we can just consider this large distance as infinite distance. Now what is given that this charge q was shot towards this positive charge capital Q with a velocity v initially, and we know that both of the charges are positive. So at some point of time when the distance between them is not large, this charge will start to experience a force on the right hand side. Why only this charge? Because this charge is fixed. However, it is being fixed here, so we will only talk about the forces that is experienced by this small q charge. Now because of this force, what will happen, the velocity of this charge small q will start to decrease and it will slow down at a distance which is given r. In the question it is given at some particular distance the small charge q will stop, and here what we'll see that the speed of the charge particle will be 0 because of the repulsion, and after that this charge particle will start to move again in the right hand side. It means what we had here, we had initial velocity, we have final velocity, we have a distance. Now we're gonna find the relation between this distance r and this speed v. How can we do that? We can directly use conservation law, or we can say energy conservation law. And energy conservation law, what does it tells? It tells that total energy of a system in any state will be always constant. So we can write total energy initial will be equals to total energy final. And what kind of energy we have here? We have kinetic energy initial plus potential energy initial. Only these kinds of energy we have. We don't have any thermal energy or something. So we'll directly write kinetic energy final plus potential energy final. Now what is kinetic energy initial? Initial, this charge has speed v. So let us consider the mass of the charge is m. So we can write the kinetic energy of this particle would be half m v square. Again, what is the potential energy? We can say in this case potential energy is similar to electrostatic energy, and for two charges we can directly write the electrostatic energy as k q1 q2 divided by separation. So initially the separation is infinite, so this denominator will be infinite and the whole term will become 0. Now here we can write initially the potential energy of the system was 0. Finally here the speed of the particle becomes 0, so we can write kinetic energy will be 0, but potential energy we have some distance now, so we can write k capital Q small q divided by r. So from this what we can write? We can write v as equals to 2k capital Q small q divided by m r square under root. You can see from the previous this discussion I have directly written here we will not have square term, sorry, we'll only have the single r term. So this is the first equation we have got from the first condition. Now the second condition which is given, if we shot this small charge q with speed 2v, if I just shot it with speed 2v, and here we have our fixed charge capital Q plus q which is fixed and at rest. So what will now gonna happen, the charge particle small q will again come closer to this positive charge q, but at a certain point it will start experiencing a repulsive force. Because of that, its speed will decrease, its speed will continuously decrease, and at a point its speed will become 0. And let us consider now the distance is x, because we don't know, we have to find this distance. So I am considering this distance as x. So here I can write, at this point the speed of the particle becomes 0 at a distance x. Again, what we can do here to solve this, we can use conservation law, energy conservation law. And according to energy conservation law, we can write kinetic energy as we have done initially. Potential energy initial equals to kinetic energy final plus potential energy final. So kinetic energy initially, what we can say, the mass will not gonna be changed because the charge particle is still the same. So we can write here half m 2v square. What we can say, 2v square, plus again the distance was very large, means infinitely distance initially. So we can write initially the potential energy of the system was 0. Finally, kinetic energy of this particle is 0, and potential energy of the system will be k capital Q small q divided by x. So what we got here, we got m by 2, into 4v square equals to k capital Q small q divided by x. Now what we can write, x equals to 2 k capital Q small q divided by 4m v square, or k capital Q small q divided by m 2m v square. So from the equation number 1 that we have got, we can write the value of v, and this value of v will be how much? It is, once again guys, it is k capital Q small q divided by mr. Yes, we are right. We have 2 also. So here we'll get 2 into 2 multiplied by, and the remaining answer will be 4. So here what we can say, this k capital Q will get cancel, and here m and m will get cancelled. So we will get x equals to r divided by 4. It means now the particle will stop at this distance from the positive charge q. Initially it was stopped up to r distance, but now since the speed which is given to the charge is more, so this charge now will cover more distance compared to the previous case. So in this case, the closest distance of approach of that particle will be r by 4. So if you want to get this kind of questions, I'll upload it regularly on my channel. For that you have to subscribe my channel, and don't forget to join the Telegram group. There we have a group of people, group of students who always actively discuss questions and discuss ideas. So don't forget to join the Telegram group. The link is in the description box. So we'll meet in the next one guys. Till then, best of luck and take care.